Alright, man, so it's funny how things work, huh? We told y'all, man. Me and Mizzo told y'all niggas, man. We told y'all. Spider-Man 2 is fucking trash. Like, it's so mid, you might as well just call it trash, right? And I promise y'all, let me just start in order in a way. If you replay Spider-Man 2018, which I have recently, 100% in it, did the DLC. This is my first time doing DLC. That game is already, when I went back and played that game, I legitly asked, like, yo, how did this game score like a 90 plus on like Metacritic? Like, I think the game considered like a 92. I know it ain't no damn 97. All I remember is when I looked back and I saw it was 90 plus, I'm like, yo, how the fuck is this game 90 plus? If you read, please do not go, like, don't even comment, don't talk to me about, if you have not replayed, like, because here's with me, right? I played it and beat it in 2018. I'm talking about the first Spider-Man. Like I said, I'm going to go in order real quick. I platinumed the first Spider-Man in 2018, right when it came out. And, you know, I was a lot younger then, but at the same time, it's like, I played it, I beat it, I plated it, cool. I didn't really think about it too much. Because that year, too, we had God of War, other games was coming out. Like, you know, that's when PS4, like, the ball really started rolling. And then, obviously, Miles Morales came out. And I said, yo, Miles? Other than the fact that it's a very short game, and if you platted it, replay, you know that game is short as fuck. Like, you could plat that whole game in, like, 10 hours, 11 hours of playtime. Like, and that includes the second playthrough, which you have to do New Game Plus. That game is shit. Outside, like, the only saving grace, and the only reason I say Miles Morales is the best Spider-Man is because it is so short. The only thing that makes Miles Morales good is that it's short. The story was so forgettable. My homie Mizzo, he had to replay the game again. I think after he platted it, or before he platted it, he had to, and he read through, like, he showed me his save data. He got like 5-6 save data of him playing through the game. And when he hopped on there that next time, because he replayed it, because he couldn't even remember what the game was about. Because the story is so shit. Finn, the Tinker, is shit. The saving grace is that you turn your brain off technically, press some buttons, have some fun, swing around the city faster, at a faster pace than 2018, but the story is shit. It is shit. It's fun because it's short, it's gimmicky, you know, you get, not gimmicky, but, you know, you got the Venom powers, you can turn invisible. You know, Miles is more OP than Peter, right? But I said Miles was worse than 2018 because of the story, right? But 2018, it is so, like, the pacing is so slow. Like, it's just so much busy work. Like, it made me think, like, yo, you could tell this game got a 90 plus because, like, this was like the first high quality Spider-Man game we had, you know, especially since the PS3 era. Because, you know, PS3 era, we had Web of Shadows, Shattered Dimensions, the Amazing Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man 2, just old Spider-Man games. It was a lot of, you know, but during PS3, this is the difference. During PS3, there was a lot of knockoff, spin-off superhero games. So it was just like random, almost like you had a Captain America game. I think it was like 3 Iron Man games. You had fucking just a lot of fucking just random. And you had a Thor game. Oh my god, it was awful. Right? They was just making fucking video games out of anything, right? Especially with the superheroes. And now let me get Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man, and it's funny, right? And it's like, cause it's like, I said when I played the most forgettable, boring, I dropped the game, came back like a month later. Spider-Man 2 is so boring and mid and trash and play it safe. It's like, how the fuck did this game cost like $350 million? Where? In the license to buy Craven and fucking Venom? The story is so safe, play it safe, by the book, cookie cutter. A fucking journalist with one fucking finger limp, laying in the bed can fucking beat the game. Like, the game is so mid. And this is what happens when you technically make a game E for everyone. And I'm not talking about the rating, I'm talking about E for everyone in terms of everyone, anybody could beat the fucking game. This is the problem with this shit. Like, it is, and it's funny because I feel like I want to get around and say this. This is my third time in my head coming back to me. When the game was new, it was a hot take, and this is what I hate and can't stand about the gaming side of YouTube or these content creators. And that's why, in 2026, I'm gonna be back doing this shit, and I'm gonna be calling this shit day one, because I should have been there, fucking putting my foot on y'all motherfuckers' neck when y'all was sitting there glazing, sparking zero. But I hated how when Spider-Man 2 was new, it was a hot take to say anything bad about the game. But now, right now, Christmas 2025, December 25th, it's like, it now 2 years later, you know what I'm saying? A year or two later, now people want to start giving those grievances like, oh, it's bad. Y'all should have been saying this shit day one. Y'all should have been saying this shit day one. Like, y'all wait to start saying this shit. Y'all waited. Let me tell you something. It is okay if you buy something and you don't like it and you feel like you wasted your money. It's okay. I can say that with a straight face. Like, what's the fucking problem? What's the problem? If anything, you're supposed to take pride. Like, yo, I spent my money so that you don't have to. Like, what's wrong with that? I don't get people. I do not get people. The game is so fucking mid for so many reasons. Like, the gameplay is so boring. They took out so many of the gadgets. They reduced your damage because clearly they realized, like, yo, you got too many gadgets in the first game. We can't give all those gadgets to Miles, who already got all these gadgets. And then they added more stuff. So what I had to do, they added gadgets and they added gadgets, they removed gadgets. Then they turned the damage you deal, they turned it down. It takes so long to kill these enemies. Like, even if you turn the game down to the easiest difficulty, it is so long to kill these enemies. The story is just, oh my god. It's just a knockoff version of Web of Shadows from the fucking 360. Y'all remember that game from 360? That really good Spider-Man game back in the day on 360? Yeah, y'all remember that? It's just a knockoff version of that. And it's so play it safe. Like, god, the character models are dog shit. They took all the masculinity out of Peter, by the way. Like, you put those pictures up, you got a masculine looking Peter Parker in 2018, and then they just gutted him in Miles, and it's because nobody talked about this. It's because they bank on the fact of, like, you played it back in 2018 and you never played it again. This is why you probably think, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Like, is this guy crazy? Like, no, they took all the masculinity out of this dude, and it's just it's almost, in a way, it's like, because I last played the game 2 years ago, it's almost hard to even make this video in a way. Because it's like, yo, if you played the game, you know what I'm talking about. It's a reason why majority of people, like, because they added a new game plus trophy, an additional trophy, all you gotta do is beat the game over. So I played this garbage twice just to get the fucking 100%. And it's a reason why a lot of fucking gamers, trophy hunters, they don't even want to run through the game again for that one extra trophy just so they could get the 100%. Because they like, yo, that one trophy ain't worth it because the game is so mid. It is so mid. It's like, the story is so play it safe. Like, oh my god. And then the fucking woke ass side quest. Like, whatever happened? Y'all remember when IGN said the exaggerated swagger of a black teen when they was talking about Miles Morales? Where the fuck is that in Spider-Man 2? Where is that in Spider-Man 2? Show me the exaggerated swagger of a black teen when you look at that fucking Miles. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? He don't give me Chicago vibes. He don't give me New York. He don't give me Atlanta, Detroit, LA. Where is that exaggerated swagger of a black teen? Like, you could go stand in the middle of the street of Spider-Man, right? The traffic gonna get backed up. You telling me nobody in New York finna come out their car and say, hey yo, word to my mother, get the fuck out the way, Spider-Man. Like, every game, every movie wanna be in New York, but they don't even encapsulate the culture of New York to make it really feel like New York. Exaggerated swagger of a black teen living in New York City. Where is that at in fucking Miles Morales? This motherfucker know English. This motherfucker knows Spanish. This motherfucker knows sign language. I'm not saying black people can't do all those things, but come on, man. Like, look at his outfit on the last fucking mission. What the fuck was that outfit, man? Exaggerated swagger of black team. What? It's like, man, oh my god, man. Oh, I never played a game so mid. And this is what I hate. Well, like, you know, because me and Mizzo talk about this type of stuff a lot, but it's like, it really is bad when, like, your side, your hobby, whatever thing you like goes mainstream. Because clearly during the PS4 generation, PlayStation got mainstream. They want to start every single PlayStation game. Third person, open world, collectibles, easy platinum, no difficulty trophy for the platinum. You know, a journalist could fucking beat it and play it. A fucking baby. You know, did I already list the mocap unskippable cutscenes? Come on, man. And now, you know, they constantly, you know, those, you know, they get slick sometimes, you know, with The Last of Us, with the woke shit, the woke couples, the woke elements and things. You know, you got pregnant bitches fucking in Apocalypse and lesbian and tranny kid in The Last of Us. And come on, man. They made Aloy a lesbian in the fucking what's shit, Forbidden West, Forbidden Dawn, whatever the fuck that shit called. And the deal, it's like, yo, like, it's a reason why Souls games are so popular. The difficulty and the replay value. Souls games don't got no fucking stories. Difficulty and the replay value. And the gameplay, which is basically the gameplay. And the most popular shit in the world is Souls games. Elden Ring fucking blew the roof off the shit. When was the last time a PlayStation game was that popular? I'm just comparing it to Elden Ring. And you might, oh, it's not fair. No, it's fair. It's fair. When you make these games so dumbed down, like so meaningless. Like, y'all remember, it's one of my favorite things to bring up the Mizzo. Y'all remember when PlayStation had a reputation for like these impactful, heavy-hitting, you know, story-driven single-player games? When was the last time PlayStation really had a game that was like that? Last of Us 2013. The last time they really had like a heavy-hitting, the whole industry, like, yo, like this, that's what it was all about with PlayStation right before the PS4 generation started. Like these impactful, story-driven games. You know, whether the themes or the, you know, the emotion and the violence or whatever. Like, it was like God of War 3, you know what I mean? The Last of Us, like, really important, you know, like, it's like, where did all that stuff go? Like, Spider-Man 2 is so mid. It is so mid. It is such a boring game. Like, and, you know, going back to the face thing, I remember I was like arguing with somebody, and they was like, oh, you know, they changed they changed his face because it's to better capture his emotions. What part in Spider-Man 2 was super emotional? And you really noticed it in the fucking mocap cutscenes where it's like, oh man, that's why they changed his face. That moment, right? Like name me a moment from the game. Like you can't even like be serious. And then, you know, some fucking dick suckers, they'll be like, oh, you know, ain't nobody else making Spider-Man games better. Well, guess what? Only one motherfucker got the license to make the games, and it's fucking Insomniac from PlayStation, from Sony. And it's all from Sony. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. And it's like it's okay to say it's not a good game. And like I'm saying now, but it's like, oh my goodness. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. Like, and that's what I look as, you know, I feel like I love PlayStation. I want to see PlayStation be great. But I know PlayStation not great right now. And I know PlayStation not, like, I don't give a fuck if PlayStation is doing better than Xbox. Like, you know what I mean? Like, who gives a fuck about that shit, man? Like, the console war's been dead since the PS4, Xbox One generation started. Like, it's been dead. Like, that's not really the point of what I'm saying. But it's like, I hate when people defend like this mediocrity from PlayStation, and it's like PlayStation used to be better than this, and people defend it. That's why I was like, I'm not excited for Spider-Man 3 if they ever make it. Like, I'm not buying that game day one. I probably will never buy that game until they hit like $15-$20, or until they give it for free or something. Like, that's how uninterested I am. Like, I'm not even hyped for Wolverine. Not even hyped for Wolverine. I don't care after that trailer. Like, bruh, I need to see it for myself. You know what I mean? Like, I need to see, like, because I just don't trust, you know, PlayStation games and PlayStation Studios to really, like, nail, like, the essence of, like, what makes these games fun and shit. You know? Like, it's really a problem too when, you know, these games, they take it so long to make, and it's all these years in between them, and, you know, like, it's like with Final Fantasy games. When I just think about it, it's like 16 could have been greater just off of a couple of simple things, right? Final Fantasy 16, and then when I think about fucking what's another fucking Stellar Blade, right? Or fucking I don't know why a game's slipping my mind right now. But it's like sometimes some of these games, they can do simple things to fucking make them greater, right? Like, simple things sometimes. Or, you know, it's like they forget the essence of why games are fun in the first place, right? Like, they put too much emphasis into the wrong things, like, for example, the graphics or and shit like that. Where it's really the fucking gameplay. The game, like, the fun of the game. Like, it don't need to be realistic. Like, you want something realistic, go outside, right? Like, you know, like the Souls games. You know, let's just say that, for example. They fun. It's a lot of replay value in the bosses and the classes and the play styles and the exploration, all that, right? Now it's like, where's all that in Spider-Man, in a sense, right? Like, where's all the replay value? Where's all the like, and the biggest thing with Spider-Man 2, right? I play Spider-Man 2, I beat it. Let's say Mizzo played Spider-Man 2, he beat it. We both had the same exact experience, not a damn thing different about the way he played and I played. Then it don't even matter if you put it on the hardest difficulty or the easiest. Because if you put it on the hardest difficulty anyway, it's easy as fuck anyway. So it's like, oh my gosh. Like, oh my God. I never played a game so mid, I feel like. It is just ridiculously boring, slow paced, and if I rank it, I'd say, and I hate ranking it like this because it makes it, and that's the thing in my head. It's like these games are so, like, not even good, but like good enough. It's like good enough though it's not trash, but it's like, I would say Miles Morales is the best, just because it's so short. I give it to the first Spider-Man 2018 as the second best, and Spider-Man 2 is the worst one. And I hate to even rank it like this because it's like, I really feel like the budget, this being considered the best of the best and stuff, it's like, you know, when you tell me these are AAA, top cream of the crop games, I'm expecting these games to go above and beyond. Like, I'm expecting these games to do things in a way like we've never seen in other games, right? Like, other games should be trying to copy Spider-Man 2, right? Like, Spider-Man 2 should be doing so many great things that other games want to copy it. But it's like, what's there to copy? And I'm not just talking about swinging around the city as a fucking superhero. I'm like, let's say Shadow of Mordor with the Nemesis system. Obviously they can't. Apparently it's like a copyrighted or a patented fucking system, right? Nobody, it's like illegal. Like, you can't fucking copy that and put it into your game. But that's just an example. Like, everybody want to copy Elden Ring. Everybody want to copy Dark Souls. It became a genre. Soulsborne, it's an entire genre. Why ain't nobody trying to copy? The only people trying to copy PlayStation games are, like, let's just say Square Enix with Final Fantasy, right? They do this whole same third person, over the shoulder, you know, you fucking shimmying through fucking cracks and stuff, right? They copied them in that aspect, but You know what else, right? Like, but it's like, what is really making these AAA cream of the crop PlayStation games like unique, right? Like, how do I have more fun replaying Hades than fucking Spider-Man 2, right? Like, stuff like that. Indie games, you know, real replay value. And I'm not saying indie games are better. Oh, I hate AAA or anything like that. But it's like, yo, like these AAA games, especially like Spider-Man 2, it's just not it, man. It's not it. Like, the story's so play it safe. Like, even when fucking Venom killed Craven, happened off screen, basically. Like, you seen the shadow bite his head off. Like, when Venom was beating up the fucking people, he was like, he snapped them in half. But then you could go, well, he didn't kill him, you know? Like, you could argue he didn't kill that guy. You know, he snapped him in half, and I think that guy's still alive. You know, oh, he looked like he popped his shoulder out of place pretty bad, but I didn't see no blood. You know, it's like, so play it safe. And then a whole little forced storyline with fucking Miles and Martin Lee. Like, that energy of him hating Martin Lee came absolutely out of nowhere. That, he did not, like, if you at least showed me that energy brewing in the 2018 DLC, okay, but it was never there. If you showed me that energy brewing during Miles Morales, okay, right? It didn't happen in Miles Morales, you know, his game. And in Spider-Man 2, it just come out of nowhere. Like, we supposed to care, right? Like, and we all, and Genki got thrown to the side. I don't know, Miles' story completely take a back seat, but then they try to force it with that Martin Lee thing. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like, obviously, the essence and the cream of the story was between Peter and Harry and Venom and all that stuff. But at the same time, it's like, that was very, like, weak and mid. And it's like, what, like, what do you even take away from that game? The set pieces wasn't crazy. Like, it could have ran on PS4. Like, full stop. Like, that game could have ran on PS4. It's not a single part. The only part I think couldn't run on PS4 was the opener. You know, with Sandman, I feel like they toned that down a little bit, and they willing to say, okay, let's they could deal with a little shitty frame rate, right? It's a PS4 game. It's a PS4 game, right? Like, it's not a hot take to say that. It's a fucking PS4 game. It should have been on PS4. I don't know why it wasn't, but it should have been on PS4. Like, it's not even warrant being PS5 only. Like, the performance, like, you know what I mean? And then they lock you out of using the fast travel feature that they fucking showcased to try to show off the feature of the game. You got 100% a district just to get that fucking feature. Like, you can't even use the feature until you 100% the district. And then when you go into New Game Plus, they take it away. So you gotta re-earn. They try to, like, you can tell they padding for time. Like, the Mary Jane missions, she can't even fucking die. Like, she running around, fucking stun gunning full soldiers and shit. Like, what is this shit? Why was she included in the final mission? And then you look and you see the fucking devs online fucking glazing, talking about, yeah, you know, I know people hated the Mary Jane missions, but guess what? I doubled down and I put it in the game, and we don't really care if you like it, because we ain't gonna show women empowerment. Like, bro, this is a lady with no fucking superpowers. This bitch don't got no fucking powers. This is a regular human. Why is she killing symbiote, or not killing, because, you know, they don't kill in these games, it's so play it safe. Why is she knocking out symbiotes and knocking out full armored soldiers and sneaking, like she's some super serum soldier, like she fucking Captain America, a Lady America or something. Like, what is this? What is this slop, man? What's this slop? And Peter is just a bitch. Like, he constantly take L's throughout the whole game. Like, he just sorry and no backbone. His super soft, query looking appearance. Like, yo, what is this, man? Like, name, like, you put a black kid and you tell me, and I ask him, which Miles do you want to be like, the video game Miles or the movie, the animated Into the Spider-Verse? They picking the Into the Spider-Verse. I ask somebody the coolest version of Peter Parker, they is never going to point to Spider-Man 2 and Miles Morales where they first changed Peter's appearance. They say Tobey Maguire, they probably say Andrew Garfield, they might say fucking the Miguel, they might say, oh, this one Spider-Man from, you know what I mean? Like, they never gonna say, man, that fucking the PlayStation Spider-Man, and man, he just so cool, man. Like, he just, man, his personality and, man, so much charisma, and, You know, it's kind of like how, let's just say Assassin's Creed is like people consider Ezio like the all-time great, right? Like people just love, as a character, people just love Ezio. Not to say, you know, Ezio was that deep, because I replayed 2 a lot, and I could kind of see how, you know, he give the impression that his character deep, but, you know, it might not be that deep, right? It's not really that deep, but, you know what I mean? But it's like, people love Ezio, even though you could easily argue that he's not even that great of a character. Are people really going to go to bat for this Peter Parker? You know, getting beat up by first time symbiote user, make Mary Jane and shit. Like, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is going on, man? You know, it's just, and the gameplay, like I said, the gameplay, the biggest thing, it's barely even better. It's not even better. I wouldn't even say it's better, right? It's not even better. It's not even, it didn't really even improve anything. Like, it's some of the same animations, right? With the specials and the finishers, and it's like, what do you even like? What do you even take away from that game, that experience? Like, it's just so mid. And all these years later, now it's cool to start saying it. Like, oh yeah, you know, was that great? Yeah, no shit, it wasn't that great the first fucking day it came out. You know what I mean? That's why I was like, yo, I ever get enough attention from these fucking studios, don't send me your fucking game, man. Cause I am gonna go off, and you would have wasted it. And I don't give a fuck about getting the game early or whatever. This and all, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Cause guess what? If I really cared about the game, I was gonna buy it anyway, right? So it's like, you know, you say, you know, cause they probably make you write a fucking NDA or something anyway. So I'm just saying, like, yo, don't send me your fucking game day one. Cause I am gonna be honest, and I'll be there day one against the hate, against the mob, against the mafia, right? Cause they love to call you a hater when you tell the truth, right? That's literally how the internet goes. And I'll be there telling you, like, yeah, this shit is trash. The woke missions and side missions and robotic dogs with rainbows on them and 2 gay guys with the fucking school, and you know, Miles fucking dating you play, like, why was there a mission and we played as that fucking deaf girl, right? Deaf. Why did we play as the fucking deaf girl? Why did we play as a deaf girl? Why? Like, why did we play as a girl that can't hear? Why do we need that in a fucking Spider-Man game? Why do we need that? What did that do? What did it... Oh, this is how they experience the world. Okay, now what? Now what? Now what? Did that, like, change my world and open my perspective? Like, it'd be different if you made an entire game that's outside of Spider-Man dedicated to that and bringing awareness to that. You know, cool. But why do we need that in a fucking Spider-Man game? Why do we need that in a Spider-Man game? Why do we need that? You not only played as a regular human as Mary Jane, you played as a regular deaf girl human. A deaf girl. Why did we need that? Why? In a superhero game about Spider-Man. I don't fucking know why. And it's like, because I feel like somebody gonna watch this, they're like, you're not really giving points. So I feel like you're just an angry dude. You're just being angry, but it's just so mean. Like, what parts of the story was so crazy? Right? Like, let me just instantly with the last one. As soon as the game starts, this 30-year-old guy, he with his daughter gets shot in his fucking arms. Like, that opener, like, shocked the gaming world. Like, that's a moment. Like, yo, like, what the fuck? You know, and it's like, name me one moment in Spider-Man 2 with that much impact. And that's the first fucking scene in The Last of Us. Now, what moment in Spider-Man 2 had that crazy impact? And you can't say Craven, because Craven admitted that he was already a dying man. He was just saying, yo, I'm about to die anyway, so I'm just crashing out. Like, I want to fight the strongest, and if I die in battle, in the heat of the battle like a fucking Viking, right? Because I'm that guy. So Venom killing Craven shadows off screen. Don't even, what's the crazy impactful story moment? What's the crazy impactful story moment? And then they gave Peter the fucking a white version of Venom, like, and this whole attempt of, yeah, you know, this is an original story, so nobody can predict it and spoil it, right? But it's like, what is this? But name me the crazy impactful story moment. What was the crazy story moment? Harry didn't die at the end after the Venom suit came off of him. You know, Mary Jane helped save the day. She got her little symbiote off of her. She was supposed to be Scream or something. The story is technically very short in a way. It just dragged out to feel longer than it actually is. What was the crazy story moment? This fake rage that, you know, this, like he had this, you know, this serious rage towards Martin Lee or whatever. Was that really crazy? Because like I said, it completely comes out of left field. Like he never mentions Martin Lee and throughout the 2018 DLC, throughout Miles Morales 28, you know, like it's like, and then at the end they still allude to the fact that, you know, that the next game story still if they're gonna try to make it about Miles, but it's gonna technically go back to Peter. Like you can already tell just like the way they set things up, like with the dialogue and stuff. You know, hey, you know, it's you, Miles, but you know, I'll be around if you need me. And then if I remember, they start showing like Green Goblin like hints at the end or whatever. It's like, like come on, man. And it's like that's why it's just such a mid game, and it's just, it's so much to talk about, but at the same time it's so little, and it makes me so mad because it's really nothing there. There's no substance. It's like it's no meat on the bone. Like you think it's meat on the bone, and it's like it come right off. Like, and I guess technically in a way that's supposed to be a good thing. All the videos go around where people like, you know, yeah, if you see the videos, you know what I'm talking about. But at the same time, in the way I'm using it, this is bad. You think it's meat on the bone, you about to take a bite into it, and it's like you open your eyes and like, well, where'd the meat go? Like what the hell? Like I bit it. And I closed my mouth, and as soon as it got in my mouth, it just dissolved. I didn't even chew. It just disappeared. It's like, what the? I barely tasted anything. You know what I mean? And it's like, that's what Spider-Man 2 is. You think you're about to get this grand, crazy story or improvement over the last, and it's like, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. I mean, Mizzo didn't even go for the platinum, and I told him, yeah, he never wants to replay the game again. And that's how I feel about Split Fiction, and that's how I damn near feel about Final Fantasy 16, you know. But it's like, it's no point, you know, like that game is not worth $70. Like you tell me, which is apparently true, this game is $300 million, $250 million, however many millions this game is, it cost it to make. It's like, where, how? Y'all took the same city, added a small extra city, and added wind tunnels. Like, like where is this crazy budget and like $350 million better experience? And that's like, you know, the whole point of what I'm saying. It's like, $70, $300 million game. Where? How did this make the series of games better? How did this really be the one? You know what I mean? It's like, it's such a downgrade. Such a downgrade, such a play it safe game. But it's like, let me stop ranting because this video already 33 minutes. Probably not even get that many fucking views, but I don't even give a fuck. It's just kind of crazy. It just really is kind of crazy. But I'm gonna end it here. This might be a rough video in a way, considering how long it is. I did not mean to make it this long, but I'm in the video here. I'm out. Drop a comment if you want. Probably gonna be some dick sucker saying, "Oh, you never even gave you any points." It's just so mid. It's just so mid. It's just such a mid game. Do not play this game expecting peak. It's like it's like a motherfucker telling you Infamous Second Son is a masterpiece. It's not even better than Infamous 2. It's not even better than Infamous 2. The only thing Second Son does better than Infamous 2 is the graphics. The graphics, that's it. The graphics. But it's like, you know, if people's brains are, you know, it just tell me how much of a new gamer they are or how much of a casual they fucking are. Right? Because it's like, what are you talking about, man? And that's what I don't get. It's like, it's okay for people to enjoy things, but at the same time, don't prop it up as if it's something greater than it actually is. And that's the problem. You know, Expedition 33 is a good game. It's not the game of the fucking century. It's not the fucking game of the century. It's a good game. It's a cool game. You should be happy that the game bringing awareness to a genre or a niche that you like, but it's not the greatest thing since fucking sliced bread. And it's like, you know, and the same thing with Spider-Man 2. Like, if you enjoyed it, you know, it just make me know, okay, well, if this guy, you know, he enjoyed it, you know, that's cool. You know, as long as he's not trying to convince other people that it's like the greatest thing ever, cool. Because at the same time, it always needs to be people. Sure, it's okay to have people that love something, they're enthusiastic about something, but it's also cool to have people that being honest and real about something. Like, you need, like, why is it okay to glaze something and pretend like it's so great, but then all of a sudden it's a hot take when I'm sitting here being honest about the quality of it, right? You need, you know, because it be people online trying to say, oh, well, you can't, you know, just let people enjoy things. Well, it's like, no, motherfucker, somebody needs to be real. Somebody needs to be honest, man. Because nothing gonna get better if it's just a bunch of dick suckers. If it's a bunch of dick suckers, man, it's never gonna get better. Never going to get better. You need some people that's gonna be honest sometimes, right? And it's okay to be honest, right? To be honest about the quality of these games. Because at the end of the day, both sides benefit from a higher quality game. But you only get a higher quality game if somebody gonna be honest. Somebody gonna tell the truth. Somebody gonna say, I expect better. $300 million later, I expect better. I want better. I want this to be better. Let me tell you ways it can be better. Let me tell you where y'all should have improved. Y'all should have did this. Y'all should have did that. You should have did this. Like, I want it to be better too. I want it to be better so I could really go to bat and convince other people to play it. And instead of having to fight fanboys, pretending like something better than it actually is. Like Final Fantasy VII Remake, fucking dick-sucking glazers, right? And most, I don't say most, but a lot of Final Fantasy fans, right? They like to pretend like the game's so much greater than they are, even though they could. 16 could have been greater, 15 could have been greater, 13.3, 13.2, 13.12, 7 Remake, 7, you know what I mean? Like, and it's not just to literally say, oh, well, you know, every Final Fantasy could be greater, but it's like, no, some of these Final Fantasy really should have been way greater. Like, Final Fantasy 15 should have been like an Elden Ring type game, right? Like, that should have been like the best Final Fantasy ever. If Tetsuya Nomura was originally able to go with his versus 13 shit, right? Like, it's just all to say that, like, we want these games to be better. We expect better. And, you know, when people being honest, giving real criticism, you know, at least telling y'all where y'all going wrong, it's like, we just want better at the end of the day. Because me personally, like, I'm gonna be making these videos, I'm not making no fucking money off this. Like, if I ever do a live stream and a motherfucker want to donate money, like, cool. Like, all right, I'll take it. Like, I ain't, hey, I didn't fucking put no gun to your head, right? You did that on your own merit. But I'm not making money off this shit. So, I'm not asking motherfuckers to subscribe. Don't subscribe, because, you know, I don't give a fuck, man. Like, subscribe if you want. But it's like, you know, I'm not here to just milk the shit. Like, you know, I'm really, like, a passionate gamer about these games, right? Especially the games that I play or interested in, all that. But I expect better out of the top of the tier fucking shit. But here's what it is, man. It's a fucking 39-minute video. I don't even know if this shit gonna fucking post today. Maybe won't even upload it today, but that's it, man. I'm out. I went too long. This is a little too sloppy. First couple videos back, but it is what it is, man.